Have you ever been in a relationship and things just aren't going all that well, and pretty soon the conversation goes like this: well, you always do that, or you never do that. What's happened here is what the field of psychology calls a frozen image. In other words, we experience a relationship and we start to let things build up that irritate us, and pretty soon the lens is we look at people through this frozen image because it's frozen in our mind that they always do this or they never do that. This happens in business. It's not just relationships and marriage, etc., but in business. And one of the things that I found, in fact, recently had a personal experience with this with someone that I was kind of getting to this place of, you always do this or you never do that. And pretty soon it's just building up, and then all of a sudden everything I look at is either never do it or always do it. We have a thing in EOS we call a clear the air meeting. And this is a meeting, and again, I just personally went through this, but in the clear the air meeting, we start out with, tell me 3 things about the other person that you like or you feel like they contribute. And then the other person tells you 3 things that they appreciate. And then you make a list of the things that are bothering you, things that are what we call issues. And then we just start ticking off and going through those issues one by one and trying to get to, we use a little process called IDS, which is identify, discuss, and solve. So we're trying to figure out, well, why is that happening and why is that bothering me? And it's just amazing when you go through that process, all of a sudden you realize you really have a distorted view of the other person and what they're doing. And then they're feeling unappreciated. And so clear the air. Whenever there's tension, and don't let it mount up too long. I have to say that I did that. I waited and waited and waited, and I should have just had the conversation to clear the air probably 3 or 4 months earlier than when I did. And it would have really spared a lot of agony and anxiety. So let's clear the air and let's not get frozen images.